Hi, I'm Armando Potter. I'm the Executive Strategy Director here from 72andSunny Amsterdam, and I'm joined here with my friend, my bestie, Ligia Patrocinio from Heineken, specifically Desperados.
Yes.
We're coming at you live from Sport Beach at Cannes, and we're celebrating the intersection of sports, culture, and fandom. So with that, we'll get into the interview.
Fun topic.
So we're excited to be working together across some of the incredible brands in Heineken's portfolio, including Desperados. And I want to know what stood out the most about us throughout the pitch process.
Yeah. Well, we're really blessed as an organization to have the support of amazing agencies, right? So creativity for us is the bar, right? Is the basic. So I don't need to tell you that you smashed on creativity as expected. But for me, what I was really looking for is the chemistry. We spend so many hours together, so many late nights together, right? So many debates. And I think that the moment you have the click and the chemistry, and honestly, the moment I saw you across the room, I said, like, that's my guy. So, but I won't lie. Like, I remember the first time we saw each other, we really clicked and we started hugging each other, which was weird. But I think chemistry is number one, because you can have beautiful creativity, but if you cannot communicate and have the relationship, really doesn't worth it.
Yeah, just to sort of run with that, I mean, literally our chemistry shot across the room while presenting too, right? And without the chemistry, the creativity can't build on itself. And so I think the combination of those two, chemistry and creativity, two C's.
To see.
Look at that. Desperados has always had this slightly rebellious, unexpected spirit. As you think about the next chapter of the brand, how do you protect what people already love about it while continuing to evolve for a new generation of consumers?
It's a lovely question because Desperados is a brand that people sometimes forget. We were born from the mix of two things that should never come together, which was beer and agave spirit. Then we were always this brand about rebellious and party, and it's a brand that really needs to evolve with the generation. So we really, our target audience is more the younger side of the drinking legal age. Sorry for that. And then if you look at generations, they keep evolving. So when we launched the brand, we were talking with previous generations where party was different. So for instance, if I think about the way I used to party when I was on my 20s, maybe not good to go there, right? So yeah, you get the picture. So the parties when I was 20 was quite different from the party now. So it's really understanding from this new generation, how do they party? Where do they feel they belong? How do they feel they belong? And being part of their day-to-day. If I think about rebellious, so that was always rebellious. Rebellious was about really going against the system, right? And breaking things. Now rebellious is about finding my way, mixing things, experimenting, expressing myself. That's the way the current generation is rebellious. So as soon as the generation start evolving, the brand has the legs to keep evolving with it without losing it. So we'll always be rebellious. We always have this release, the moment, the dance, the party, the connection. But we have to evolve with the generations.
Yeah, I'm going slightly off script here, but tell me how the product is also evolving.
Well, the product also evolves because we are a flavor beer for now, but we are also evolving in some of our markets. We're already expanding into some other categories. We had in the past seltzer and things like that. So because the brand is so true to itself, we actually have the ability to develop products that the audience wants to drink when they want to release and connect with their friends, right? So because it's so ingrained in our DNA, the experimentation, which we love to say, we can actually experiment with anything.
Yeah.
So that gives us a lot of freedom for the future as well.
Yeah, I think just to add to that, as someone on the agency side who gets to work with the brand, who knows its identity so well that it can flex among seemingly disparate products and out of categories, like that's super exciting. You could work on a brand for many, many years and it just stays in its lane.
Yeah.
So for an agency, and again, we think about creativity, there's just something really exciting about that.
100%, and we can go even beyond the drink category, right? Like the moment the brand becomes cool and everything, you could go into apparel, you could go into fashion, you could go into music, as we did last year with Ovi on the drum. So it's really flexible, hybrid, fluid, as the brand was born. So yeah, the future is exciting.
It's amazing. Well, maybe we sort of touched on this, but what do you see the biggest opportunities for brands like Desperados to participate in culture rather than simply advertise within it?
Yeah, that's very interesting, right? Because a lot of brands, they go like, we do culture. Majority of them don't do culture. They participate on trends, and majority of them slam the logo. And I'm guilty of that as well, because it is hard, right? So I think the moment you decide to be a culture-led brand, you really need to understand the communities, understand your consumers, what do they want from you, and really be part of what they're doing, not impose yourself into what they're doing, because this generation, they see everything through, right? So they can smell when the brand is just being opportunistic. So we try more and more to avoid this type of thing and really build relationship with communities, with the creators, a long-term relationship where it's a win-win. We build on them, then build on us, and then potentially we create something that's really interesting for the community and our audience.
Yeah, it's the difference between sort of attaching yourself to culture and sort of like trying to follow along, or actually building. A lot of what we talk about on Desperados is sort of for the community, by the community, with the community.
Exactly.
And so that the difference of what that means in culture building.
Exactly.
Heineken has built some of the most recognizable sports partnerships in the world, but the expectations around fandom are changing. What have you learned about modern fans that has influenced the way you think about brand building and experiences today?
Yeah, we do have amazing platforms in the Heineken organization, which we have loads of fun with. But to really, it's a little bit linked to my previous answer as well, right? So they see through when you are just slamming our logo. We were talking to one of our culture voices, and they said like, yeah, it's very interesting. A lot of brands, they come here to my market and they slam the logo, they throw a nice part and then they leave, right? And then they never come back. So we are trying to change that. So for us, the opportunity is really evolve fandom, and not just I go once, but I build the relationship with them. I experiment with them. I invite them to experiment with me. And so for us, the trajectory we want to go is way less just sponsorships, poor branded sponsorships, but really build things with the communities, build experiences that then they feel they're part of, they belong, so therefore they can release and build moments that they will never forget. And hopefully this is connected to Desperados.
Yeah, it's an extended relationship, but it's
Exactly.
also the beauty of fandom is that it doesn't just connect with you, the brand, it connects with the other fans
Other
too.
fans
So it
and the
forces
community
them to
around them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it needs to be genuine, and it needs to really be open and inviting them to be part.
Yeah. At 72andSunny, we always say creativity is a team sport.
Oh.
We play to win. We like winning. Heineken and Desperados likes winning too. From your perspective, what does it take for a winning agency-client relationship?
Oh, I love this question because it is a team game. You cannot win without me and vice versa, right? But sometimes we do go into the cracks and gets ugly, which is also part. So for me, you really need to be honest. Transparency is the number one. Keep the vibe up. So for me, the connection is really important, as I said before. But also some healthy disagreements.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like when I'm talking to an agency and they just say amen to everything I'm saying, because that's not when the healthy tension happens. That's not when the magic happens. So I really love when someone goes, Ligia, bullshit, stop there, XYZ. So, and I think that's what we are building as well. So I think it's been a short relationship so far.
I know.
But I think we spent already more time in the last 2 months. I spent more time with you than I spent with my husband. So I think it has to be nice. It has to be honest. But it also has to have this tension. So for me, this is the secret sauce actually for success. From a client, I need to allow you to bring me what I'm not seeing.
And vice versa. I mean, creativity, I always like, when it's done right, it's never like this, like a straight line up. It kind of goes jagged.
No.
But that's where the tension points are, and that's when you work through it and it gets better.
100%. And I really love, one of the things I love about my job is keep learning, right? So I think we were in a trajectory. Now we are evolving in a different trajectory. For me, the moment that you stop me and say, hey, but things is not really that way, right? And I've been doing this for 25 years, so believe me, I have a lot of beliefs. So I love when someone comes and break my belief and teach me something new. And that's what I expect from you guys.
Hey, we will live to those expectations.
Me
What kind of conversations do you think lead to the best work?
Oh, the juicy ones, the tension ones. Don't agree with me. Again, I think I really love sometimes when we get to the point that midnight Tuesday when we go like, okay, let's all go to sleep, and then tomorrow morning we come back, right? So that is a moment that everybody takes in what you're saying, what I'm saying, and then that's when the magic happens the next day. So the tension for me is crucial. As in any relationship, I truly believe that tension really brings magic after some pain. But it is necessary. So yeah.
Such a Brazilian answer from you.
Is it?
I don't know.
Why is it a Brazilian
There's
answer?
something about the tension. You grew up in it.
Tension. No, but yeah, it's like just it comes from an honest point, right?
Yeah, of course.
Well, you know me already. You don't know me yet, but I'm no bullshit. I really prefer that you go straight in my face and tell me than just go around the bushes. So that's me, and that's how I like to manage the brand, the team, and the relationships. And I think that so far is creating magic. So let's keep.
I agree with that. Thanks so much for stopping by, Ligia.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate the time. That's it for now. We're all on the ground here at Cannes. Follow 72andSunny on socials to catch up on all the action.
And it's really hot.